Thank you for joining us here at the BK Arena, Kigali, the beautiful city of 1,000 hills and 1,000 moments of drama. The fourth and final quarter-final of the BAL-Africa League concludes with a mouth-watering encounter. Last year's losing finalist Petro de Luanda take on Liz Mills, ABC Fighters of the Côte d'Ivoire. There we have it, and we take a look at the starting fives for these two teams, Petro, ABC Fighters.
It really is about the matchups. Dundao and Abada, that should be a crucial one. The mercurial Carlos Moraes, as he leads the BAL in his three-point shooting, 19 made threes. Usman Drame coming in, one of the signees. Amadou Haruna, Tyler Ongwe, Stefan Konate, experience on display. There's a lot of scoring and versatility. Jone Pedro, Lukeni Gonsalves, and Abubakar Gaku. There's defense, there's scoring, there's experience, there's high-flight basketball on display, and this is going to be one of the great games in the BAL-Africa League.
And then we're going to talk about the bench, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. Liz Mills, focused as usual, the Australian coach, first ever coach in Morocco for a basketball team with AS Saleh last season. Didn't manage to get as far as they wanted to go. Now they're here in the finals. Now it's time to brandish some of the ammunition and firearms that they've actually got to deal with Petro de Luanda as they go charging through. Carlos Moraes trying to get himself early points, made safe by that man, Omar Abada, Tunisian new recruit. Very interesting battle with him and Dundao.
Very interesting battles all over the floor.
Haruna, and he tries to go up and get the first points, but it doesn't happen. He gets fouled.
You're talking about experience, and you just look at that first play for ABC Fighters. Haruna backing into Lukenius, who's caught a little bit out of position, draws the foul, and then gets a chance to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, foul there. Justin Gonsalves is the first player to get himself up onto the board with a foul going against him. Haruna of Niger will step up to the charity line and try and deliver the goods and get the first points on the scoreboard.
82% throughout conference play from the free throw line. Haruna, he can really fill it up from the charity strike.
The great thing is that when Haruna's on fire, which we've seen before, anything can happen. ABC Fighters fully capable of producing some fantastic games. They managed to beat AS Douane, and Haruna was the man. That was 76-70, the opening game, and they get possession back on this occasion. Just the 1 point there for ABC Fighters.
Right, when he gets it right, he is one of the most unstoppable players on the floor on the offensive end, Haruna, and can fill it up from a variety of places. A triple level scorer, if you've seen one. Yeah,
loves to shoot those 3 pointers in a big way. Here is Jone Petro. Jone Petro, a little bit of battle taking place there in the paint. Unable to get his points there. A little bit of resistance there from Usman Dram, making it complicated for him. Abada. Little spin in the middle. That is a sumptuous score. Drama does the business right through the middle. How about that from Abada?
A couple of great executions for the ABC Fighters to open up this one. And that's just a great find. You understand the value of a point guard there. And as Abada finds the cutting Drame, opening it up in style.
Make it count, make it happen, make the pass right, and that will happen. Dundao, Petro de Luanda. And of course, very interesting, we always watch the coaches. Coach Neto will constantly make adjustments throughout his game. He's a little bit like Coach Julebe. They know that they've got bench options to mix things up and just produce tricky moves for their opponents. And that is wonderful there from Gaku.
Where he gets a chance to go right, so no help visible from ABC Fighters, and that's a wonderful turnaround jump shot from the baseline.
Bada on a little bit of a wander around, and has been taken over the Haruna. Good support play there. Shot clock down to 10. Got to find options. There is a foul, and Dundao gets fouled by Drama.
Yeah. Contact on the screen from Usman Drame is trying to create some space there. Abada on the offensive end, and that's a matchup we have to keep an eye on. At the point guard position, two really skilled ball distributors and floor generals.
Still waiting to see Tyler Ongwe get involved. Very important player within this ABC Fighters team. Petro, Dundao, into, oh, that's now, is it, I think it's a foul on Johnny Petro.
I think the contact comes on the side. You just have a look, the body there of Drama. It might be him, or I think they actually call it Tyler Ongwe, who picks up his first foul.
Cameras picks him up. Petro goes to the free throw line.
3 quick fouls for the ABC Fighters in just 2 minutes of play.
And a lot of Angolan supporters making a lot of noise here. Same applies for some Ivorian fans here, but we've got also a lot of local fans that are jumping in on the bandwagon. This is a good shot there from Petro from the free throw line. There we see the supporters getting very animated. Konate for 3!
Experience and great long-range shooting on display from the veteran El Jefe.
Stunning shooting, that's what we expect from him. We'll see a lot more of that throughout this encounter. Brings an option as well. Moraes gets the ball into the hands of Johnny Pedro. Takes it into the paint.
Definitely trying to work the paint, trying to work the matchup that Johnny Pedro has inside.
And Jam goes for a big long-range effort there that just doesn't fall. Tyler Ongwe, sorry. And picked up, made safe. Gonçalves around the outside. A wild pass there. Now, is that a defensive foul? It seems like it was. Defensive, it cemented his feet in the ground.
It's great anticipation again. And Ongwe comes in with the reputation of being a very good defensive player. Look at the feed from Moraes to Pedro in space. Excellent execution of a pick and roll.
Omar Abada to now, very quick, slick, fast. As Runa goes down, he's been fouled in a big way there. I'm afraid you can see that Jason Gonçalves just bumping him, and he was going for a three-point shot.
It's almost a duplicate, a replica of what we saw in the first play of the game, and that's the second foul there on Gonçalves.
It's actually his third personal foul, and it forces an early change for Coach Jose Neto, who now chooses to bring in Solo Diabate.
And that's very early on. Look at this, we're not even 3 minutes into the first quarter.
It's big.
Asha, that's outrageous.
It is horrendous, actually. It's very dangerous, and of course, it's typical from the ABC Fighters to target one of the key players for Petro de Luanda. But Solo Diabate, 2-time BAL champion, he knows a thing or two on how to play defense, but also he's playing against his countrymates.
Yeah, that's right.
He's from Cote d'Ivoire.
It was like Matt Gay earlier with, you know, the Senegalese player playing against Estuan, you know, for Beira. Just beautiful, isn't it? I love these little intricate stories. That's what makes the world go around. Johnny Pedro. Picked up by Solo Diabate. Diabate tries to float it in! Johnny Pedro! Alley-oop, in it goes!
Again, finding space inside the paint. Johnny Pedro up above the rim for 2.
The mechanics, well, they just beautifully run so well for this Petro team. So dangerous. Ongwe waits for a little bit of movement. 8-7, early doors. Abada picks it up, looking for a little bit of an option here. Shot clock down to 2, got to find a shot, and that was just a little bit short off the metal. Good pressing defense there from Petro.
First time we've seen a little bit of lack of execution from ABC on the offensive end.
Back out by Gaku, calm down, 14 seconds. Shot clock and a long-range effort there. Oh, put it in, make it count, Dundao. Dangerous Dundao.
Dundao has had a fantastic time of it on the offensive end for Petro de Luanda, averaging 11.4 points, and he's been able to showcase his long-range shooting ability.
Abada picks it up down into the corner. Fafana waits for a moment to try and move. Konate goes for a shot. It just comes off the metal, made safe at the back. And of course, Dundao is quick hands to get up there and make it theirs. Look at that acceleration, but he doesn't get past Tyler Ongwe. Oh, there's a little bit of hesitation. Haruna for three. Big shot for Haruna. Doesn't fall, just rolls over the other side.
But that possession, maybe a little bit of an insight into sometimes the chemistry not there. Team needs a little bit of time to play, a little bit of indecision in transition on that possession.
Carlos Moraes, he moves so elegantly. Look at that for a beautiful layup floating over the top. He's 37, dances like a 20-year-old. And I think we're going to take a break. It's Petro Luanda 13, ABC Fighters 7. We'll be back in a moment. Yeah, so there we can see that fantastic alley-oop makes it his. Massive, massive score there. And look at this, it's Petro Luanda 13, ABC Fighters 7. And already the coaches are trying to talk tactics to try and understand how to deal with their opponents.
It was 7-6 not too long ago in favor of the ABC Fighters, and just in a blink, see how quickly the Petro de Luanda can turn it on. They turn possessions into points, and that's a hallmark of a really great team. The only other team we've seen do that is Ahly, and this is what makes them so dangerous. The emphasis has got to be on execution from the side of the ABC Fighters, controlling the basketball, trying to get good shots up, and not allowing punishment in terms of points or turnovers from this very, very experienced Petro de Luanda outfit.
Les Mills just making sure that the message gets across. They've got to really work hard. They have to maybe just calm down and just not go too fast in taking shots when they've still got time. Petro get back really quickly. You know, you can't catch Petro out, so they've got to just bide their time and make it count.
1 of 5 they are from the three-point line. Maybe going to look to attack the rim a little bit more initially here in these next 5 minutes, ABC Fighters.
Coach Liz Mills started this game with a full court press, and it's really done some good job for the ABC Fighters, but Petro de Luanda decided to do the same and make it very difficult for the Ivorian champions. It will be a long game, this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Thank you, Asha. It's going to be interesting as well. We're going into a real tussle between two teams who are desperate to get into the semi-finals, of course. And well, I mean, you don't see two coaches more committed to the cause than these two. Haruna tries to get himself up. He gets the ball back to 14 it goes. Belate drops it in. Here is Jam trying to drop it. He's just trying to find Ongwe. And it just goes back. Petro, they're sneaky, aren't they?
They certainly are. And the work from Drame inside, trying to find Ongwe on the cut. He has been physical. He's had a definite impact inside the paint. And we might see a matchup switch, especially at that center position.
13-7, we will take a break, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to the BK Arena. There's Liz Mills. Favorite food is, well, she's a chocolate addict. Any team with Australia. There you go. I think that, you know, she's really worked hard to get where she is today, and to be honest with you, she deserves to have success. Getting her team here to the quarterfinals is just one step in a long journey that she wants to try and, you know, complete what she's trying to do, and winning the BAL is probably on her bucket list.
For sure, and she's a fantastic story, especially on BAL for her day, taking charge of this ABC Fighters team in this single elimination game.
That is stunning. It all opened up. Just parted the ways and saw the boulevard open up. Abada doing the business there. It's a big score, an important score.
He has versatility, Abada. He can score the basketball, can distribute it, and that was a great read for an easy finish.
Gaku. That's a traveling call on Gaku. Just a little quick movement there with the feet. It was like a Muhammad Ali shuffle of the feet, and it just basically caught him out. He has to give the ball back to the opponents.
Well, you see what the timeout can do. It can shift momentum, and the momentum clearly with Petro de Luanda prior to the timeout, and coming out of that, and feels like ABC have got themselves back in this one. Here we go.
Abada. Up against Dundao, there's Haruna, picks it up. Back to Abada, goes for a three-pointer. A little bit short. Gaku makes it safe underneath the rim, picked up by Diabate. Diabate, the Ivorian, charging. And Haruna goes down, and I think that they're going to get possession back. Haruna was just moving a little bit. You can see the foot, the feet, they're still moving. It's definitely a defensive foul.
Defensive foul call, but it's interesting to watch the switching defenses here from Petro de Luanda. They go from a full court press into a zone and forcing reads from this ABC Fighters offense, so they've got to make them really quickly.
Oh, don't give João de Pedro too much time and space. Ball comes at Gaku. Well, he can't. That's well picked up as well. Taken forward there by Ongwe. Waiting for a little bit of support, goes for a two-point shoot, and it goes down beautifully.
That is a fantastic step back from Ongwe. Creates separation from Morais for an easy score.
Well, Morais, and he doesn't make it safe, and there's a little run here. Now this is Fofana. It's not going anywhere, but in!
Transition basketball, defense to offense. Fofana's come in, gets up ahead of the defense, and that's a great finish.
And the go-fighting crew are jumping with joy and making a lot of noise. Morais for three!
20th three-pointer in the BAL in 2023, continues to lead the way from the perimeter.
What hasn't he done in his very illustrious career? That's a great pass, that is, and unable to just stick it in, Dram, and it's defended well. Dundao outside, Diabate. By that time, take the time, Morais trying to look for Gaku. Gaku's look, it's sort of just all opened up, and they were left absolutely flat-footed, that defense.
Missed rotation, there was no communication, and it was two of the easiest points that Morais would ever score in a game of this magnitude.
Even I would have danced through there. There's Fofana going up for the floater over the top. He gets fouled, and we go straight to the free throw line.
Well, it's a game of runs. We've just seen ABC fight their way back to draw level, and then quick 5 points from that man Morais as he gets inside. And there was the big-time make from the perimeter where he's been red hot. 40% on 8 attempts a game is why he leads the BAL.
Look at this. That's beautifully done from Fofana, showing us what he's capable of doing. Wrestled away, Petro just making sure it's his. Out wide, Solo de Diabate, Dundao, Carlos Morais. Damian Hollis comes up for his first minutes here at the end of this first quarter. It's 18-13. And look at that, Diabate again. That's great work on the offensive rebound from Pedro.
What a great pass that was from Diabate. Hung it in the air, and again, that man, João de Pedro, right there for the finish.
And the 7-point lead, you just got to be careful. You can't, it's Petro, one of those teams, you just can't blink, Haruna wrestles it back.
Jump ball called. And the possession arrow is with the ABC Fighters, so they will keep the ball.
Usher, high-octane basketball, great atmosphere. We couldn't ask for more here for these finals.
Yes, this is exactly what we wanted to see in this fixture, especially it's the last quarterfinal, but also just quality basketball. And you can see that the players are in on it, the coaches are in on it. There's so much depth, but also it's interesting to see the coaches that Coach Lee's, the changes that Coach Lee's made to this team, totally, completely different team that we saw in the Sahara Conference in Dakar.
Yeah, no, it's a valid point. It really is, and you know, players who will have an impact. So good acquisitions. Shot clock down to 3. Got to go for it. No, surely not. But now goes for long-range shot. Now it's back in the hands. Shot to 14. Morais hits it from the wings. The ball has wings.
Wow, he is locked in once again as he goes up to 10 points on that make, and back-to-back. Well, second make from the three-point line.
That's a big score as well coming in. Tyler Ongwe.
Back and forth we go. That is Ongwe. First connection from the three-point line. 5 points.
Welcome back to the BAL. Damian Hollis. Diabate. Ongwe just giving him a little bit of a hard time. Goes for 3. That's a big shot, and it's a And no score there, so it's just 7 points. And they happy that they chopped it down below 10 points, of course, at the end of the first quarter. As we see Coach Neto, it is 23 points for Petro, ABC Fighters 16. Back to the BK Arena, we've got 0.3 seconds left on the clock, and that's why we're back here on court, but it's all done and dusted now, so that's the end of the first quarter, finally, and it is 23-16, no change to the score that I previously said. It is Petro in command of this over ABC Fighters. We will take a break, and we'll be back for the second quarter in a couple of moments' time. So let's take a break and we'll be back. So the start of the second quarter is about to begin, and the Angola supporters here enjoying what they've seen so far. Petro Rwanda 23, Abidjan Basketball Club, ABC Fighters 16. Q, interesting little tussle taking place, but you can't close your eyes, you can't blink against Petro.
You can't close your eyes, you can't blink in the nature of this game. We've seen scoring runs back and forth. Petro have led by as much as 10. We've seen a 6-point scoring run from the ABC Fighters, and it's going to be all about shot making and decision making, especially in the second quarter.
Here we go with Dundao. And Moraes, just a 3-point shot. It just comes off the rim, made safe by Haruna. We take it up court. Here's Ongwe. Ongwe waits. He gets rid of his man, makes a bit of space. His shot is just a little bit too hard. Hollis makes it safe at the back. Dundao has it in his hands. And we will go across to Usher. Usher, you got something for us?
Yes, Coach Jose Neto is concerned about the spaces that they're leaving behind for the ABC Fighters in the paint. He wants them to talk more on defense, get the ball going as well on offense, and continue to use every possession to extend the score, because the ABC Fighters are fighting.
They're fighting valiantly, because that's a very big score there coming in from that man, Musa Kone.
Incredible make. He was off balance, and I don't know how he managed to control, but it's a big score. This keeps them within striking distance.
Yeah, they don't want to get away. Here's Hollis. Hollis, look at that for a beautiful spin. That's bombastic stuff from Hollis.
He is so controlled. He understands pace and tempo, and he can make things happen offensively. Great move.
Fofana, Haruna. Whoa, and that's good opportunity here. Dundao, just how quick he is to just get himself there. Diabate slows it down, waits for the cavalry to arrive. Majok's come on as well. Watch out for Majok, starting to find his feet, as we saw in the Nile conference. Now he's back to business. Diabate goes up, and Majok tries to go up. The tussle, the scramble, the battle on the ground, and it is a fierce battle as well. Majok just coming up with Haruna.
Well, a smile on the face of Majok as Haruna and Majok go to the ground, but you understand how much it means for both of them to get possession of the basketball, and that is a great moment, because you're seeing two veteran guys working and fighting for the basketball, and you know how much this means to both of them. Again, it's a jump ball, and it's going to be ABC basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. They get possession back, and you know this is a good situation. 7 points. Again, you just got to get points in your face of play. Dundao's quick hands, the Cobra hands, the fast Cobra hands of Dundao to just pinch that ball and steal it. Unbelievable. Lightning quick. It's not only his hands, it's his ability to get up and down the floor. His foot speed, surreal, like the Flash. Flash Lightning Dundao. Usher, have you got a better name for him?
He's the Chilling Dundao. Childe Dundao.
They've lost possession once again, and here he is, that lightning fast Dundao. Oh, a little bit of misunderstanding there. Just couldn't get the ball into the path down that alley in front of Moraes.
Passes it behind. Moraes couldn't control, and he goes out of bounds for a turnover.
He's too quick. Long-range shot coming in, it doesn't happen, and the attempted rebound, that's really good rebounding, that is, to try and get the ball. Musa Kone doing the business, and it just rattles and comes back out there from Ongwe. Ongwe does give them a good option out wide, but he's got to get his range. Holoscopic attempt there from downtown. Doesn't happen off the metal.
Both possessions, wide open shots that just didn't go down, but good offense from both of these teams.
Kone. Thurman Kone, the 23-year-old point guard, just into the paint it goes. That's well, an attempt to try and drag it and smash it by Kone. This is a lot of traffic here. The battle, the tussle. Look at that for Haruna.
Talk about speed. That was great reading by Haruna.
Ahly, you've got to watch out. Dundao is all over the place, working his magic. He's everywhere.
Frenetic on both ends of the floor for both teams.
Crikey, I mean, you know, who wouldn't want him in your team?
I don't know a soul.
No way, absolutely not. It's ridiculously good. He's outrageous. He's so quick. But look at him, both ends, as you said. Here he is, Dundao, up against Haruna. Goes around the outside, tries to get it up and over, and charges into Haruna, who just shifts his body. And of course, what does that mean?
It means it's a foul. And the crazy thing is you don't see this too often. And here's a look at Musa Kone trying to go to the rim. I don't think he believed, didn't take it with enough belief. He lost the ball on the way up, but danger was lurking with Majok patrolling the paint inside for Petro.
Dundao to the charity line. 6:33 left in this first quarter. How fast is this as the first 13-odd minutes gone in this fourth quarter final? Lightning fast, as quick as Dundao's ability to just distribute, deliver the perfect pass.
Well, you know there's a reason that he's so feared on the defensive end, because he does hold the record for the BAL-Africa League most steals in the game. He had 7 steals against Cobra Sport, and he can literally turn it on whenever he wants.
To the BAL All-Star team of 2022, understandably.
And Golden Cup final MVP this year.
Picked up, made safe. Good work from that man, Konate. The experience shows that's a good option. Oh, coming back, Moraes gets in the way. Again, it's those last little passes there. Usman Dram was in the ideal position to take the pass, rise up. And Abada comes back on. Kone goes to the bench.
Well, after some free-flowing offense, this is just a quiet period for both teams as defense is coming to the fore.
Oh, beautiful, off balance, down in the corner, Konate hits a 3.
Great make. Again, nice shooting from the veteran Konate.
5 points now separate these two teams, neck and neck, with 6 minutes left. Over the top it goes, made safe there by Kone. Gets the ball back, they go again. Konate's going to go right through. Oh, that was unlucky, but he does draw the foul.
Showing the versatility. He's still got a lot of spring in his step.
Oh, come on, he can dance with the stars. He can do whatever he wants. He's absolutely brilliant.
Ageless at this point on the floor, without a doubt. Won 18 national championships with his...
How old is he?
42 years old.
And how old are you?
42 years old.
Q, you need to come out of retirement.
Q, you're wasting your talent over there.
It's a no-brainer. Asa,
Get back onto the court.
Asa, it's a no-brainer, right? Come on.
It's a no-brainer.
We've made Q silent for once. Can't believe it. We'll see him on the court, I'm sure, before the end of this Kigali mission. There's Moraes working really well, and he tries to get past Abada, and I think that might be his first foul. Or is it second? I think this is a second foul, Abada.
Getting caught in a mismatch with Moraes. Going to use his size a little bit. Trying to back him down. Mouse in the house, but he goes up. And the foul comes from Abada. I think it's the contact on the leg.
26-22. Usher, we haven't talked about the officials tonight, have we?
No, we haven't yet talked about the officials. Well, crew chief Clyde Muller from the US, of course, massive experience from the NBA G League. And he's joined by Jan Vezo Davidson from Madagascar. He officiates in France, and Baissé from Senegal, PhD candidate about to graduate, but obviously just here enjoying himself at the BAL.
Thank you so much. It just reels it off, you know, as if it's like just normal information that comes, you know, to her mind just like that. You really are a marvel of modern-day science, Asha. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Robbie.
Abada gets the ball out, a bit of contact in the face, just knocks himself down and gets sorted. There's Haruna. Oh, Majok comes in, but the foul has been committed. I think it's Diabate.
This really is about matchups, and you watch how both teams try to exploit as Haruna goes right into the chest of Diabate. Majok clears it out, but the contact is on the body. Solo Diabate just looking on and not too happy with the call, pulls his face to a little grimace of discontent.
Oh, come on, it comes with experience, Q, doesn't it? You know. And as you can see, Haruna drops in his first, trying to improve his point tally. He's up to 4 now, which is better. We've only got Konate, who's on 7 points. Quick transition, get it up there as fast as possible, trying to raise just what happened. Got the memory of a goldfish, and you just try and forget about something that's happened against you. Hollis picks it up. And there's Diabate, long-range three-pointer, a smiling assassin from the Côte d'Ivoire.
He's been searching for it and finally finds it as the sniper scope is focused in.
Konate and Diabate played so many times together. It's a fascinating scenario. Haruna back out, Konate, long-range three. Oh, it just comes off the metal and made safe just at the back as we've got Gerson Domingos, who's come on, the 27-year-old point guard. Hollis. Majok coming in, doesn't need him. Hollis with a beautiful score down in the corner.
Doesn't matter if it's mid-range, doesn't matter if it's close inside the paint. Hollis can really fill up the bucket.
A little bit of aggressivity from Moraes just to force the make the foul. We have a timeout, 4:34 left in the second quarter. What an enchanting, entertaining encounter. A lot of mind games taking place out here.
It is end-to-end stuff, and it's poised on a knife edge. Two really great, skilled teams battling on the floor.
Yeah, 33-24, and so much basketball to be played.
Beautiful play from Carlos Moraes, leads all the scorers on the floor, 12 points. And this is a look at ABC and how quickly they can turn it on, back and forth. And they do a really great job of trying to stay in this one. It's all about margins. It's all about the ability to just score and play.
Petro Luanda 33, ABC Fighters 24. The fact that ABC Fighters just allow Petro to get in, score those points, they move ahead all of a sudden. It's crazy, 9 points, and now they lost possession, and it is Petro who will try and seize command and go past and go into double figures.
They just know how to take advantage of the turnovers that they're able to create, and because they can score in such a variety of ways is why they are such a dangerous team.
Asha, you got something for us?
Yes, Coach Lees and the ABC Fighters had managed to limit Petro de Luanda to just 3 points in the first half of this quarter. But Petro de Luanda, you know how they are. They can step it up, they can build momentum, and that's what they've been able to do, scoring 12 points in quick 2 minutes.
It's all about adjustments, isn't it? You know, they just can mix it up all the time. Ball comes out of Fofana. Fofana just makes a little bit of space. That's nicely done. Oh, great work. And a massive score there. Big dunk there from Usman Dram. But the passing, oh, wow.
Giving up the extra pass, and that is fantastic team basketball from ABC.
That's a big shot coming in from Majok. Doesn't fall. Now's the chance for a turnaround potentially as Abada takes it up. You eliminate Majok just with that one pass. Brilliant stuff. Fighters. Oh, and I think that's going to be a foul going against Gelson Domingos.
Great recognition. Caught in the mismatch. Domingos was caught in no man's land, and that one is a foul that gets called as Petro de Luanda pick up their 5th team foul. It's only the first foul on that man, Domingos.
And there it is. Great work, beautiful passing. Look at that. That's a team score, that is.
Once you get Majok in the air, just making the extra pass, and Drame knows what to do with it close by to the rim.
But the fact is that, the moment that you do, if you can deal with Majok, as soon as he comes off the ground, you know that you're basically taking him out if you faked it.
You eliminate his ability to block the basketball, and they get that going.
Get it going big time. Dram going and scoring, 35-27. It's an 8-point lead. The Diabate takes it up quickly. Majok. Oh, he doesn't manage to do it. That's great defensive play. Fantastic stuff from Dram. And at the other end, it's all happening. A wild pass and a bit of frustration there, because that could have been something else. A good steal, a good turnover.
Well, Konate thought he heard looking for Tyler Ongwe on the perimeter, but that wraparound pass goes to no man's land, and it is a turnover.
I thought he was looking for Usher at one point. You would have taken that pass where you are.
Absolutely. You know how athletic I am.
No, you would have leapt over there and just, dealt with it big time. Here he is, David Hollins, 34 years of age, settling in with this Petro team and trying to find his feet, but coming off the bench and putting in some really big performances. Another player who's just comfortably integrated the Petro team.
He's a big part of the second unit, and he gives them double-digit scoring off the bench comfortably, gives them also rebounding presence, and he's just a really great addition, solid addition for Petro.
No-nonsense player, a team player, hasn't got an ego, just works really hard. That's he's a little bit unlucky to get hold of that, not to get that. But Ongwe got the last touch, swatting it out of bounds. As Mills watches on, you want to just keep it as low as possible, of course, an 8-point lead is easily altered, but there's not much time left. Big shot coming in. Who's there for the rebound? Well, the answer to that is Buyamba.
Inserted into the game because he has that athletic ability, and he showcases it on the offensive end. Great rebound, superb finish.
Abada going through, that's nicely done. Doesn't get the score, but he does get the foul. And he's being chased all the way there by Gerson Domingos, who picks up his second foul.
Well, it looks like they're trying to isolate Domingos in matchup here. Abada going on the drive this time. Wherever he is on the floor, they're trying to work that matchup in an individual capacity.
Yeah, and I think that sort of, with Dundao, who's gone off, they could basically throw Gerson Domingos, into Abada to try and draw the fouls and sort of, commit him to destabilize him, because they know that when Dundao comes back on, he can, take over and be the general, the floor manager general, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a focal point, I think, for this ABC Fighter offense as they try to bring their way back in this one.
And the points go for Abada. He's up to 4 points now, the Tunisian international.
Shot 71% in his opening season for US Monastir.
Here he is, Gerson Domingos, down into the corner. Diabate back. Majok with the screen going around the outside. That's how dangerous they are. Need to go for a shot now. Buyamba. Doesn't happen. All that's good work, but it's been made safe by Hollis. Back to 14. Oh, going right through Buyamba. Unable to do it. That's great defensive play there by Ousmane Dram. And at the other end, look what happens. A foul has been committed on that man, Stefan Konate. The acceleration of that guy.
Impressive they are, up and down the floor, speed in transition. And that's the pass again from Abada. Drame has been a real presence inside the paint. He's been effective, both contesting shots and picking up rebounds.
But look at the 3 new recruits that have come in. They've all played an integral part. Looking for a little bit more from Tyler Ongwe, but he's kind of finding his feet. Second half, I'm sure that he'll come on strong because he'll gain confidence.
And really, Coach Liz Mills very proud about the fact that she recruited players that are from the African continent. So Tyler Ongwe out of Kenya, Ousmane Dramé, Guinea, and then you bring in Omar Abada out of Tunisia. And they understand the environment, they understand the competition, and you see it the way that they've integrated on the floor.
Well, it's been picked up, they get it back. Konate happy to have 14 seconds back on the clock, especially with 2 minutes remaining. Abada goes in, but he comes back out. There's a long-range shot. Oh, knock it down, if you like. Usman Dram showing us what he's capable. He's up to 7 now.
Fantastic, just showcasing that he's got a lot of versatility on the offensive end.
Asha, we're coming over to you, and what's going on over there?
Well, just interesting to see Konate play the way he is playing at the age of 42 years. 5 years ago, he got an injury, a career-threatening injury that could have taken him out and stopped him from playing the game of basketball. But his wife helped him to recover. They did rehab together. And just for her to sit here courtside seeing her husband play the way that he is, sense of pride for the Konate family.
Yeah, we spoke to her, of course, when we saw them in Dakar, and she was, you know, loving it. She was just soaking up the atmosphere. There's over to Majok. Oh, he gets a second chance. It doesn't go. Comes back out to the Abate. So much has happened, you know, just in the space of 30 seconds. Majok knocks over Dram, and they lose possession.
Using their physicality, both of these guys match up well, body size, and Majok is just trying to get inside the paint, and right there goes a little bit too hard in front of the referee. No choice but to make the call.
Absolutely, and
perhaps some frustration from Majok.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah, definitely a little bit of frustration. You can see that he's vehemently defending his cause, which is totally, you know, normal for someone who claims that it wasn't his fault. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. The officials are fantastic here at the BAL. As Abada, it's a 4-point game. Haruna waits patiently. Has a little bit of a wild scramble here, and Haruna doesn't. Oh, they get possession back. A little bit lucky there.
Lots of hands everywhere inside the paint, lots of touches, but it does stay with ABC fighters.
Tentacles everywhere.
Tentacles.
Here we go. They get possession back. 41.4 seconds left on the clock before the players go back into the locker room. Let's see what they can do. Abada is here. Let's see what the movement's like. It comes back out. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. Driving. That is sublime from Ulrich Krah.
Wow, levitation inside the paint for Ulrich Krah. Uses his left hand for a superb finish.
It's a 2-point game until Hollis puts 2 more in and makes it a 4-point game once again. 20 seconds remaining.
It's like he gets more stoic under pressure, and it's like it's a cool summer's day when he has the ball in hand.
With a glass of ice-cold water, something like that. Abada sees it all open up. Look at the brilliant, oh my, that is extraordinary. It's Abada time.
Omar Abada showcasing why he was selected to be a part of this ABC Fighters team in this do-or-die game. His reading of the situation, amazing. He gets the bucket, and you just look at it. Goes the other side of the screen, the contact comes in from that man Dominguez, and he gets another finish.
And that will be his 3rd foul, I think, for Domingos, if I'm correct in saying that.
Well, they called the foul on Hollis. There was a lot of contact around there. Nonetheless, fascinating contest that we have. 2.1 seconds left, timeout call.
Yeah, look at this.
Hollis, amazing, and there's another look at the levitation from that man Krah as he gets inside, around 2 defenders, trickles in.
All he wants to do is defy the laws of gravity, and at the moment he's doing exactly that. I mean, of course you want to move and groove when you see something like that taking place on court. It's been magical.
Well, now just a chance to try and get an execution here. 41-39 it is. Carlos Moraes has led the way for Petro de Luanda, but that man Usman Dram comes in, 10 points, 4 of 5 shooting. We've seen him showcase the mid-range game. We've also seen the physicality inside the paint, 5 rebounds. Konate's 8 points, Abada 6, Ongwe 5 as well. And that's the starting 5 for ABC Fighters, all contributing in their own way. Petro was hot. Damian Hollis has come in with 8 big points off the bench. Childe Dundao will factor in, I think, just a little bit later in this one.
Right, so let's see what Omar Abada is going to do here. Tunisian new recruit, of course, Tunisian international from the free throw line. They're trying to make that 41 come down a little bit, or just stay where it is. Let's see what he can do. Abada.
That was a technical foul.
It is a technical foul on Jose Neto, who had already been warned by the referee, Jan Davidson. And, of course, is concerned about some of the decisions that have been made on the court, but it is a technical foul.
Thanks, Sasha.
Big moment now, because that does mean they have a chance to tie the game from the free throw line.
And that's the, you know, this is a big play from Abada, because he got the basket. Now he's going to try and put in his second. There's 2.1 seconds left to play. Still a chance to score after that. And, you know, a little bit of a full court press, which I think is being orchestrated by Liz Mills a moment ago, just to make sure that they don't get anywhere near that basket. And here it is, just don't get it up there. Give it, and there it is. It's the end of time, and 41 points apiece at the halfway mark. Fascinating. Jose Neto on the officials' radar. The Ivorian fans jumping with joy. We're loving every single second of this. We will take a break. We're all square for this fourth and final quarterfinal here in the season 3 of the BAL. The BK Arena is where you want to be. It really is. We're going into the third and fourth quarters, and it will be Solo Diabate in possession, being man-marked there for a moment by Ivorian teammates, of course, Stefan Konate. They know each other very well. It's an interesting battle, isn't it, between the Ivorians here. But Petro and ABC Fighters caught up in this tussle. Is beautiful, and loss of possession there for Solo Diabate.
Right in front of us, that travel occurred, and a smile on Solo Diabate's face as he knows he was caught out by the official.
Haruna Abada, that's beautifully done, and he draws the foul. Just trying to see who, I think it's Carlos Moraes, and I think that is going to be his third foul.
Abada has this technique where he elevates and almost holds for the contact, takes the ball away from the defense, and it's quite unique, but he really is effective when he attacks the rim.
Yeah, and you know, the arm movement, basically sort of, you know, just swinging and getting in the way, so there's going to be contact one way or another. Right. It's a great skill set.
Fantastic skill set.
3 fouls for Carlos Moraes, and no fouls for Usher Kumigisha just yet.
Not yet. 2 more quarters to go, guys.
2 more quarters, yeah. Discipline. Usher, please.
I promise you, no fouls will be gotten in this second half of the game.
Gaku's come back on. Big man, a couple of got a big scorer very early on in the game, but apart from that, he's spent a lot of time on the bench. As Dundao comes back on, of course, Gaku shows and tries to go, and that might be a great turnover. That's fantastic from Haruna. Lightning fast hands, style Dundao.
Just really great defensive work, sharp, and ran away knowing that he'd already forced the turnover.
Listen, it's the first time, you know, in about 17 minutes. Oh, Haruna, heroics, delivers the 3.
And that's what defense can do, give you a little bit of confidence. Wide open shot for that man, Haruna.
Hey, look, you know, I was about to say that they hadn't, it's been 60 minutes and 41 seconds that they hadn't, that Petro have been leading, so they've managed to turn that around for once, and now they've got a 4-point lead here.
We always talk about the all-important third quarter, and a good start for the fighters just out of the halftime break.
Fast maneuvers from Dundao. Gaku trying to find a bit of space, trying to get his little space so he can get his shot in. Shot clock down to 2 seconds, needs to go up, comes back out, it's too late. And that is what they've done. They've just clamped them out, blocking out the light.
Credit Tyler Rongwe for really tenacious defense. Held Gaku in the post position, was trying to body him, couldn't. And that was just a very, very awesome defensive possession.
New nickname, Tenacious T. No, Haruna just rattles the rim and comes back out. And I think There has been some contact there.
The hold called
On Gaku, I think. Yeah, it is. It's Gaku who picks up the foul.
second foul. Will be sideline out of bounds.
Picks up, turn, fast, trying to deal. Oh, it's a wild pass. No, it is, and it comes out, and it's a long-range shot. Oh, it's so close. And a good defensive play there from Johnny Petro. Just getting it back. Dundao, we know what he's going to do. Mr. Accelerator, and he gets driven down to the baseline by Abada, who commits the foul.
Utilizing his speed to draw the contact in here. Just a moment for Petro to try and bring it in, but another look. Tries to get into the body of Abada, who really did not do too much wrong on the defensive side. And he's having a little discussion on the side there with referee Clyde Muller. He's trying to clarify how to, or why the call was made.
But you always want, you know, you always see play. As a player, you want to go and have justification, you know. And we got some of the best officials, you know, in the business who are here in Kigali, here in Rwanda, here on the BAL, full stop. So they're always willing to tell and explain, which is fantastic. Ongwe goes up for three. Long-range shot off the metal. It's a few shots that haven't happened.
I just feel they're looking to try and create separation, but just rushing from the perimeter.
Bide your time. Johnny Petro. Moraes goes on! And it comes down. It's a three.
High pressure shot making from Carlos Moraes. They really needed that three. Levels it up. His first make from the second, or in the second half.
They just don't like to be down, do they? They don't like to be behind. Haruna. Well, it's Konate goes through and he tries to find a way through. He's traveled there and he gives the ball back. Their opponents are a little rattled marginally, so they've got to just make those adjustments again and get back into it.
They haven't been able to capitalize on the possessions, the extra possessions they've created. They've looked for answers from the perimeter, but so far it's not been the correct strategy.
Dundao, Johnny Petro making himself available. Dundao, Abada. Petro tries to just hook it over the top. Didn't have full control of that ball when it went over.
That's the pressure of the defense from Drame.
Haruna back out, nicely done. There is a good long-range shot. Just comes off the metal once again. Haruna makes it safe, and Konate drives in, tries to find an option. Abada, he's very fast. Gets it back out. Here's Ongwe, nicely done. Beautiful pass, and it's delivered perfectly by Drama.
What beautiful ball movement, a little drop-off pass. And that's the first time I've seen Petro's defense stagnant because of just great ball movement.
Well, we saw that one score where Majok was a little bit flustered, but besides that, it has been very sturdy and solid, isn't it? Here's Dundao trying to find a bit of space, shot clock down to 5. This is where they find themselves in a pressure cooker situation. Got to take advantage. He goes up for the shot, and it comes back out, and that has been made safe. The battle, the tussle, as players fly to the ground, and you can see that it is Dundao down on the ground, and it is that man Dram who's getting himself back up onto his feet.
The fighters are fighting on defense. They are contesting every shot. There's no free rebounds. They are literally everywhere on the floor, and that is that fantastic sequence from the fighters.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. It's all about playing as a team. This is why you've got to, this is why you have teammates, Q. Come on, it's not rocket science, right? Use them.
It's basketball science.
Basketball science. Abada, Dram picks it up, heavily monitored there by Petro. Can he spin and get himself into a better position? Oh, it's a fullback attempt to two. It just doesn't go. And look how quick it's Diabate this time. Look at that for acceleration. Draws the foul, and it's Dram who picks up his second.
Again, excellent read from Diabate. Defense was caught trailing. He just put on the afterburners and was able to draw the foul.
We're going to go across to Asha because we like to talk to Asha, and Asha brings us lots of interesting facts and figures.
All the time.
All the time. Asha, facts and figures?
Facts and figures is that Solo Diabate is a contender of a place on the Côte d'Ivoire team that will play this summer at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. On the other side, for ABC Fighters, is Stefan Konate, who could potentially be his teammate, and now they're coming up against each other on this very court. They fought so hard to go to the final of the FIBA AfroBasket 2 years ago. They fell to Tunisia and to Omar Abada, but now perhaps justice could be served for either players.
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? What a great story. Yeah, they picked up the silver medal, didn't they, 2 years ago? But looking to go a little bit further. There's a lot of competition there taking place. And we're looking forward to the World Cup. It's going to be amazing. Here we go with Abada. Picking the ball up. That's nicely done. Oh, my golly gosh. Tyler Ongwe. Tyler, tenacious team.
That is also a result of the play of Abada. He gets baseline, sees the cutting Ongwe, and oh my, Air Kenya, set for takeoff.
There we go. And it's a beautiful score there for Diabate. Slapping it up. We're all square once again. Haruna, heroics on the cusp. Surely not, surely not, surely yes. Picked up beautifully. Ongwe's coming into the game. He's much more mobile now and getting himself into nice pockets of space.
Well, Ongwe was the guy responsible for the win for Kenya, sending them to AfroBasket. And just a look at his verticality and the ability to just take off. The baseline drive is the drop-off pass, no look, and up and in.
Oh, here we go again. It's a beautiful layup. Sensational stuff there. Musa Kone, the 22-year-old Ivorian, doing damage there down in the Petro defense.
Wide open, poor rotation from the Petro defense.
Diabate's got Gaku. Oh, he just drives down and he tries to go up. That's a stunning score there. The Ivorian producing some beautiful blitz play.
Great defensive possession, even better offense from Diabate.
And there's Abada. Abada goes up and made safe once again. Oh, that's Fofana. Abada! Oh, he does what he wants. He does what he wants.
Fantastic passing. It's just a showcase of ball movement from this ABC Fighters team.
It's an absolute dream come true. This is just a pleasure. 22 points in the paint for both teams, to give you an idea. Diabate, surely not. Oh, he went for it, comes back off the metal. Abada. Haruna of Niger. There he is, going around, gets the ball in. That is beautiful passing from Haruna, dumped in by Kone.
I don't even know how he thread the pass in there. That was just sublime.
I don't know. I said you know.
Well, I know one thing. The ABC Fighters are fighting with a lot of hurt. They're putting so much into this game. They're not scared as coming into this playoffs and finals as the 4th seed from the Sahara Conference, coming up against a team that is undefeated so far in Season 3. They're fighting, they're leaving everything on the court.
What about Diabate?
Surreal. Diabate has been the go-to guy for Petro here under pressure.
11 points for him. He's just reeling in. Moraes is 15. Abada's got 11, Dram's got 12. Here we go, Abada. Nicely done. He goes again, out wide to Haruna. Haruna gets rid of Gaku, goes up mid-range 2. That's a little bit short. And they pick it up. Moraes, Dundao calls for it. Dundao for 3. Oh! It's a bucket coming from outside of the stratosphere.
They had numbers, the correct read from Moraes. Cool under pressure, and even cooler was Chode Dundao on the catch and shoot.
Look at that. Up and over and in it goes. Dundao demolition jaw. And we're going to take a break. 56-55 with 2:59 left in the third. Well, I think that the atmosphere is starting to turn into the electricity is here, Q.
There's too much electricity on the floor. It's like someone put the voltage just above what is the required need.
I don't know, there's just so much happening. Fofana tries to drop in. The rebound doesn't happen. I think they get possession back. A little bit fortunate on that occasion, otherwise Petro would have been thankfully picked that up. We'll see if they can get something from this. Stefan Konate. A long-range shot, no, it's a mid-range 2. Oh, look at that. I mean, Mike Fofana makes sure that it was going in, and he knew where it was going.
He's just come in, and he's known for his long-range shooting, but finishes close range.
Oh, Dundao with the drive. He draws the foul. There you go to the free throw line with that move. And yeah, they'll get a chance to try and go ahead once again. Look at this.
Well, we've seen him go inside the paint a lot on the dribble penetration. He draws the contact. He's got a chance to go to 10 points here on makes from the free throw line. It's the 4th team foul for ABC.
And Usher, what did you pick up from that timeout?
Yes, Coach Josaneto just insisting to the Petro de Luanda players, they need to believe that they can win this game. They need to move that ball around, and they have the quality on the court right now to deliver.
You know, thank you, Usher. I remember, you know, last year's final and the way that sort of, you know, they were rattled. You know, they were rattled. They were genuinely rattled by US Monastir, and who just got underneath their skin and just made it really complicated. Dundao picks the ball up. There's Hollins. Hollins tries to go up. That's a block. That is well, a lot of contention here from ABC Fighters bench because they claim that it was a block, but let's just face facts in the eye. There was definitely contact on Hollins, and it's definitely going to be free throw line shots for that American man.
He might have got the ball, but he also got the body, and so it will send Hollins to the free throw line. He also now has a chance, and I was surprised that Dow could not convert from the free throw line, but pressure, you talked about being rattled. It plays a factor, especially as we go closer and closer to the 4th quarter, but Hollis now a chance to give Petro the lead again and also go to 10 points.
First one doesn't fall. Look at the Petro fans. They are passionate about their basketball. They love their basketball. They are absolutely mad about it. And Petro de Luanda, you know what they've done, 16 Angolan basketball titles. Can you imagine that? 2 African Championship Cup titles as well. And yeah, they've made a semi-finals final. Now they want to make it all the way. But at the moment, they're being rattled by the ABC Fighters, who are level with them. Abada goes through the middle, don't go anywhere near Majok, drop it over the top.
Great read again by Abada, who gets the finish.
Haruna snatches the ball out of the sky. It comes out. Abada gets rid of that man, Majok. Oh! Get rid of Diabate. Get rid of Majok. Get rid of whoever you want. Abada's the man.
15 points for Omar Abada. Wow, wow, wow.
And Diabate losing possession there, but it will be Konate, I think, who will pick up his first foul.
Another look at Abada just getting by Majok, and then goes up and then contact, count the basket.
But he just knows, doesn't he? Just knows when to, you know, when there's trouble coming.
He goes about his game in a very structured manner. 5 of 10 from the field. He's got 7 assists. What a fantastic signing right now for Coach Liz Mills.
Now this is turning into something quite extraordinary, isn't it? We're absolutely loving it. We're soaking up the buzz that's happening here as we see Diabate drop in his first point. 58-61. It's a 3-point game as we see this man about to come back on. Ousmane Dram, very important player, you know, and what he will do is do what he's done basically for the entire game when he's been on the court.
Yeah, he's been a definite presence in the paint, and both on the defensive and offensive side. 2 big free throws dropped in there.
But nice little battle. We said that there was going to be a travel call rattled by Dundao.
And now that matchup between Dundao and Abada becomes even more prominent.
Thrilling. Look at this. Yeah, he's just been rattled, you know, and it's who rattles who. I'll rattle you back.
Composure under pressure. Pressure either builds diamonds or bursts pipes, is the saying.
Yeah. Love it. Gonçalves goes up, tries to drop one in. Oh, that is just beautiful there. Gonçalves doing the business there.
Very well composed and really great finish.
Haruna teasing, goes up for 3. Haruna. Well, the battle for the offensive rebound, it's been won by Carlos Moraes. Takes it up. They got a chance to move ahead. We've got 57 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It's going to the wireless. You can see it. You can feel it. Moraes, it's been made safe at the back there. And Haruna claims that there was a bit of touch on his head. They move on. Bada out wide, picks up. Konate. He's got a little bit of Dram next to him, mid-range two. Oh, it's a sumptuous two. That was beautiful. Look at the elbow movement.
It's just so difficult to cover his jump shot because he doesn't jump too much. He just extends up over the defense, and he's got a pretty quick release. Highly effective.
The mechanics are beautiful. Hollis, Hollis-scopic, victoriously beautiful. In it goes. Mr. Hollis doing the business.
Connection between Majok and Hollis. The pass to find the big man open on the baseline. It's a very big shot. 1 point lead.
1 point lead. And look at this, surely not. Who's going to get it? Ah, it's just been tapped over the top there. Didn't happen for Mike Fofana. And that's the end. That's the end of this quarter. Quite extraordinary. It's 64 points for Petro Luanda. 63 for Abidjan Basketball Club. It's all happening here in Kigali. We'll take a break. Welcome back to the BK Arena. Let's have a look at the game summary here between Petro Luanda and the ABC Fighters.
48% from the field for Petro de Luanda. The assist numbers are dead even as the ball distribution we've seen from both teams has been really great. Rebounding battle just +3 in favor of the ABC Fighters. And Petro, 2 more threes on 2 less attempts. It's been fascinating for real.
Drama in Kigali drama. Konate gets the ball out wide to Fofana. Fofana, Haruna. There's a chance for Konate for a 3, and there's contacts, and he was going for a 3. What does that mean?
It means he's going to go shoot 3.
Going to shoot 3. Ideal scenario. And honestly, he's the perfect player to step up to the charity line because he knows how to score those shots regardless of where they are. He's got the experience. Not as much experience as Usher on the side of the court.
He's a 90% free throw shooter in conference play.
Stunning. Only Usher has 92%, better record than that man can.
And no fouls.
Still no fouls. I'm doing a great job.
We're proud of you. Do you pick up anything from the timeout, from the end of between the quarters?
Yes, I was just listening in to Coach Liz Mills. She's saying that they have to make life very difficult for Petro de Luanda, especially now in the last quarter. They've been doing it for the first 3 quarters. They want to build on that momentum. And so far you can see that they've gotten out of the blocks for the 4th quarter, delivering exactly what she wants them to do.
Yeah, Abada's just gone to the bench. Thanks very much, Asha. As we see that man Gonçalves trying to find a little bit of space, running out of time. As you can see, well, that's a mistake. It's just those errors there.
3 seconds in the key.
You've got to get out of there. Get out of there. It's not a place where you can hang out and linger and sort of, have a chat and, talk about the weather.
It's the most frustrating turnover for coaches and players.
Don't talk about the weather in the key.
It's been a quiet night, though, for Ater Majok. He just has 2 points on the board, but he's doing a lot of work on the defensive side.
But he doesn't. That man, Haruna, heroics again. Massive shot from downtown. A bucket for 3, a big bucket, 3. Oh, my word.
Goes up to 10 points. Abdullah Haruna.
Dundao steps back, goes up again. This time, oh, it's nicely done. His range of shooting, just understanding where he is wherever he is on court is unbelievable.
Clinical shot making, important for both teams to be clinical.
Fofana drops it down. Kone out wide, another shot. Oh, as Majok does really well, and he goes in for a drive. And the experience of Konate.
Got blocked by Majok, had the presence of mind to pick up the ball, went right in, and got easy 2.
I think that's just experience, isn't it? You can just read that. Great drive from Gonçalves down into the key. Majok is there. Majok, easy puts him, easy.
I love the composure of Lukeni. He's the one player on the floor that is not looking rattled at all on the offensive end.
Calm and collected, very much so. As Haruna tries to get it past between. Well, they get it back. Dram's there. Dram over the top. It's not going to go, is it? Saw Majok basically trying to shoot over a giant brick wall. Hollis picks it up. That's really good work. Hollis doesn't get hold of it. He can't get his points, and it's still a 3-point lead, and they're at the other end. Haruna out wide. No. Oh, that was so close. Konate again.
right option. It was in transition. You find your three-point shooter open, but they just couldn't convert.
Here we go. Driving through, and Salvis. Majok's there, tries to get it in, uses the glass. So cool.
Footwork is what opened it up for him, and he goes to the strong hand. Fantastic, fantastic finish.
Such a buzz watching this game, it really is. Kone drives in, drives up. Oh, that is delightful. And what about that for Faman Kone?
That's how you muscle your way to the rim. And again, these guys are making great reads on the offensive end.
You know, it's all about being intelligent on court and actually making those really fast decisions. The decisions that you're making on here in this game, right on both sides, absolutely top-notch. Rolls out, Majok tries to get his hands on it, and that will be a foul.
Well, he did well to get position inside the paint. Majok, you just have a look. Right there, too much length for that man, Haruna.
Yeah, it's just got tangled up with the tentacles.
He picks up his third foul. Haruna now. Substitutions as Ongwe and Abada come back in for Coach Liz Mills.
And this is, you know, this is the 18 really, isn't it, for the fighters. Dundao, Majok, Dundao, lots of time and space. Oh, it's a delight to the eye, Dundao delight.
Dundao now taking to his battle as he picks up another 13 points. Third Petro player into double digits.
And have a guess what? We're level again. I can't cope. Haruna, not the right pass. And you give it to the fast, electric, fast, sneaky, beautiful, dangerous Dundao, and he'll deliver.
5 quick points for Childe Dundao. 2-point lead for Petro de Luanda.
All of a sudden, the tables are turned. Got to score points from your possession. Petro, they know how to play out games. They've got to make the right passes. Haruna goes driving in. Haruna, oh, the swats, the block. That is absolutely brilliant there. And at the other end, you've got Moraes going up. There it is, Hollis. Oh, Hollis time. Hollis scope. You can read it, and you can understand that the future's looking good.
What a great piece of play from Hollis as they start to take some of this momentum, and the momentum shifts back to Petro de Luanda. Dundao with the finish, and Petro storming back.
We're going to take a break, and it's a 4-point lead for Petro de Luanda. All of a sudden, crazy scenes here in Kigali. We'll take a break, we'll be back. There's so much excitement here at the BK Arena. We really are having a festival of fantastic African basketball as Petro de Luanda lead by 4. ABC Fighters of Cote d'Ivoire.
We've had 9 lead changes and we've been tied 10 times. It's just fantastic.
Got to be smart about every play. The ball comes out. Ongwe goes up for 3. Oh, it just doesn't fall. And the defensive rebound made safe there with Majok, Dundao, and now picked up by Gonsalves. 5:20 to go. Tension galore. Drama. Thrown out to Hollis. Hollis gets rid of 2 players. Nicely done, but I'm afraid that they're going to have to give that ball back to ABC Fighters.
Hollis had the option of Dundao on the extra pass. The conversation there between big and point guard, but that might be a position they might rule a little bit later down the stretch.
Have to wait and see. Bada, Haruna. Oh, that's just a little bit too wild, I'm afraid, and that will be a foul, and we'll have a look to see, you know, what kind of a foul that'll be. Ongwe. It's on the radar at the moment. It's called for a unsportsmanlike foul, possibly.
Conventional foul, they do hold it to just after the convention. The referees congregating, but the call coming from all of the players on the floor for that to be unsportsmanlike.
Walks away, Ongwe just with another foul. And we will, Usher, you've got something for us, because you've always got something for us. What have you got for us?
Well, basketball is a game of runs, and Petro de Luanda just had their own very one there before Liz Mills called a timely timeout that she used, and now the ABC fighters just trying to get back into their groove and get back to talking, to moving on defense, communicating. But we have a incredible remaining 4 minutes here, 49 seconds to play of basketball.
Yeah, and I just think, you know, now you've got fatigue that plays an integral part in what's happening here. Dundao goes up for a big basket shot there. Hollis makes it safe, but here they go again. A bit frustrated. Shot clock down to 5. Majok, it's going up, and it's going in from that range. No one was left alone.
That's great execution. Again, it's all about just making the right reads and finding the right options. Team basketball here down the stretch by Petro.
Yeah, but under pressure with the shot clock going down. Comes out. Haruna. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Got to make a decision. It floats over the top. It doesn't sink. And look, all of a sudden, Petro have a 6-point lead. Got 4 minutes remaining. The ABC Fighters fans a little bit shaky now.
Great rebound inside there by Major, cleaning up on the miss.
Gonsalves around the outside. Big, wild throw, and it's Abada who picks it up against Dundao. He gets knocked over big time. The way that Abada goes around, and he's saying, oh yeah, go and review and see that how, you know, that's unsportsmanlike, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a flailing arm.
There might be a case for what he's calling here. Then Abada immediately wanted it, and then just have a look. The replay is finally called for.
The thing is, the question is, was he clear, and did he purposely get in the way to stop him from continuing, you know, having seen that he's actually got past him? And that's what we're looking at, you know, deliberate fouling. That's what we don't like. That's what the officials don't like.
Was there a legitimate attempt on the basketball, or was it just taking the man out of the game?
But the body language from Abada is a little bit maybe sort of, you know, hyped up a little bit, because he knows how to play those moves. But they'll make the interpretation. We'll leave it for the officials to deal with.
Absolutely.
And Usher's right over there. She'll pick up on absolutely anything, because she's showing the images, Usher.
I see what you're doing, Robbie.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to go there. There you go. There's the replay. We can see that. You can see that they're discussing this in detail. It's Clyde Muller of the United States and Jan Vizor Davidson.
They'll take their time and just try and make sure they get the correct call. The 3:49 left. It's imperative that they get this correct, because it all matters. It's all in the detail, especially when it comes to the way that the referees will interpret it.
It's Mbaise, sorry, of Senegal. And now they come together as 3. Usher, did you get the lay of the land?
Yes, the refereeing trio is still trying to communicate amongst themselves and make a final decision.
Thank you. Well, what will the decision be? It's going to be important, this. Very important.
79, 73, 3:49 left. Both teams on 2 team fouls.
Well, the foul has been upgraded to unsportsmanlike foul, as confirmed by the referee crew chief Clyde Muller.
Thank you, Usher. Well, we did think that there was a little bit more to it than what we actually saw. Abada showed here, though, that he was being kind of held back. So there it is, shielded and out.
It is a big moment in the game.
There's
because
the replay.
obviously it takes away momentum from both teams, but also really an opportunity for Omar Abada to reduce that deficit away from the 6 points right now.
Also an opportunity for them to pick up possession straight after the free throws.
Yeah, but they got to get the points first. The first for Abada, and that's you know, these are big moments, aren't they? The moments that can change the course of the game and work in your favor.
Now he is 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He is clinical again.
Now let's see. Everybody's coming on. They've got they're throwing on all of their artillery. Liz Mills knows that this is pivotal. They've got to keep possession and got to score from it. Abada Kanate. Kanate with Dram outside. Shot clock down. He's luckily picked that back up. Shot clock down, and it goes in! Look at that! Remarkable! Mike Fofana's three, 79-78.
Talk about pressure shot making with just 1 second left on the shot clock. Gets it back within 1 point.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously amazing. Dundao around the outside, down into the corner. Gonçalves trying to push to Kanate. That's a beautiful layup. Oh, going through the mangroves.
Again, it's just so, it's like he's playing a different game at this point.
3 points, 3 points. Petro lead. Here we go, Abada goes up. Oh, that's just a brilliant block, look at that. Oh, a little bit of trash talk there from Majok as well.
Trying to send an extra message on that block.
And watch Majok, watch out for Majok. Does it go in? No, it doesn't. Now, was there a foul? I think there was on Majok, maybe.
He did another piece of really great work getting position inside the paint. He has been fantastic just getting position there. You have a look at that play from McKinney as he slides baseline and the ball getting thrown out, and the big time make from Fofana.
They've got possession. Now they've got a good opportunity here. Look at that, Majok unable, he gets another chance. They're still trying to get possession. Oh, he made that save, Konate. It goes up, surely not, goes back out. Oh, this gets rid of his man, goes in. Oh, Majok, don't, please, I can't believe it. That is just swatting, blocking of the highest order.
What great read. Majok comes in, two-handed block, oh my. First the defense on this side from the fighters, and now Fofana comes in. Majok, two hands.
Absolutely incredible there from Terry Majok. He's obviously one of the best defensive players to see here in the BAL, and that's 5 blocks for the man from originally South Sudan.
ABC fighters, Abada in possession, go around the outside, coming in, looking for options. Fofana goes in, tries to hook it, oh, off the boards, a beautiful score, tries to claim the foul as well. It's a 1-point game.
I don't think he'll have ever scored 5 as important points for Fofana.
Up to 9 points he goes. Dundao. We got 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. This is going to go to the wire, Q. I can't even, I'm going mad here. Here we go, Gonçalves goes for 3. Gonçalves goes up. No, it doesn't fall. Oh my word. Shaky, and there's a foul by Majok. And I'm just keeping an eye on the team fouls, but they just get possession.
Only be the third team foul, second foul on Terry Majok. And it's all about these final 153. Everything else that has come before doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. This is for a place in the semi-finals to take on Senegal's AS Douane. And Abada, they trail by a point. They're in possession. Haruna. Now let's see if they can show mettle out here tonight. See if they can find their way. See if they can get their score. Haruna comes back out. Very lucky. A chance once again. Abada. Mid-range 2. Oh, Abada! 19 points for the Tunisian. Oh, bow down to the Tunisian. Blockbuster score there. They move 1 point ahead.
Well, he managed to get some separation at the free throw line. Floats up and over the entire defense for a big 2.
19.
Oh, my. Abada, take a bow.
Abada, it's Abada time. It's Abada right time.
Abada right time. 19
wow.
Big points, and it has been back and forth. Another lead change between these two really great clubs. And, you know, we thought it was going to be surreal. It has been. It can't get any better than this.
Well, it can, Q.
How?
We got semi-finals.
Oh, we got
a final. No, we are in dreamland here, to be perfectly honest with you. Jose Neto calling that time. He knows how to play these kind of games. Look, this is just extraordinary. 125 left on the clock. 125.
You have 4 players from ABC in double figures. Obada, Drame, Haruna, and that man Konate. And on the other side, you got 4 players in double figures. Diabate, Ndao, Moraes, and Hollis. And we've had some great defense, some great blocks from Majok. You don't know where the ball's going to go. I have a feeling Gonçalves might be the primary trigger guy. 15 points for Ndao, 15 points for Moraes, 14 for Hollis, 9 rebounds. On the other side, Abada has been the go-to guy, and he has just put another dimension to this ABC team.
Unbelievable. And they get possession, Petro and Luanda. Petro and Luanda a point behind, of course, as we know. Now they get hold. Oh, he's not, he doesn't, he hasn't. Well, he's just been taken, he's taken it out of bounds. And that is so frustrating.
Marginal, so close. Almost really big pressure moment. Jumped right out, foot was on the line.
Could have leapt, he would have probably crashed into us, Q, but he was about to, he was trying to leap over and sort of, you know, try and keep it in. So close. Dunde, here we go. This is it, this is money time, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world. Enjoy this. Moraes! Marvelous Moraes with 3!
Wow, wow, wow!
84-82, 84-82, Abada. Got to come back, got to hit one. Abada picks it up. Shot clock down to 9, drops it up, and it goes in! Abada, beautiful drive. We're level again.
Wonderful read again. Abada, big time shot making, up to 21.
Gonçalves down the left side, 44 seconds remaining. Remember? Well, look, you got to look at the clock, you got to look at the shot clock, you got to look at time. Moraes, surely not. Down into the hands of Pedro. Spins, trying to find some space. He takes the ball out of bounds.
Contact call.
But there was contact there coming from that man, Musa Kone.
And then look at the wonderful slide, finding separation, big time shot making, and on the other end, Abada with the answer with the left hand.
They get possession. They were all square at 84. 33 points left, 33 seconds left on the clock as Gonçalves goes around. Petro! Put it in! Make it happen. It's been put on the scoreboard. Petro time.
Trying to blitz the pick and roll. That is a fantastic find. And Petro just wide open. Credit the pass again, Lukeni. Excellent read. Great finish.
Where's the defense?
That is a missed rotation, and they'll have a look. Just sitting and watching away. Fofana may be guilty of the missed rotation, but it's Petro and Lukeni combining for 2 of Petro's biggest points in this competition.
It really is quite exceptional. What an intriguing battle. And whoever doesn't make it, we're going to offer them maximum respect, because both teams have given us something extraordinary. We'll see where this goes as we see the Petro fans dancing. They have a 2-point lead, but this is far from over.
26.3 seconds will feel like an eternity to coaches, to the players on the floor, and we've always said it, but it comes down to being able to hold your composure, understand the situation, and ball control, making the right decisions, finding the open shooters, finding the cuts to the lane. There's very experienced players on the floor on both ends. Defense will be the calling card for either team.
3 timeouts called by Petro, 4 for Fighters, 26.3 seconds left, and the Fighters are 2 points behind, but they have possession. Let's see where this is going.
Well, Coach Liz Mills is just saying to the players that they need either 2 points or 3 points to stay alive in this game. But of course, they know that Petro will be trying to play great defense there. That doesn't matter. They'll put the ball in Taylor's hands at some point to get those points.
Thank you, Usher. Thank you so much. 23 seconds, and there's the foul. And the foul is by Carlos Moraes.
4th team foul.
Yeah, but not the 5th.
4th foul on Moraes.
Yes, not that we're really too concerned about that. Thank you, Usher. Sorry, it was all happening so fast, like a large escalator. What's happening here? Changes, of course, because they're bringing on that man, Buamba, defensively.
Rice won't be able to play defense with those 4 fouls.
Haruna gets the ball out, tries to find, he finds that man Dram. Got to get 2 or 3 points, like you said, Usher. Here we go, Abada, shot clock down to 5-6, got to get it in. Dram goes up, he doesn't score those points, 3.3 seconds, and that surely is
big miss that by Drame, rushed the floater, and they got the look they wanted, just couldn't get the finish.
8.9 seconds remaining. And just look at this, and there's so many changes. Johnny Petro, Carlos Moraes, they're all here, and they're all itching to get themselves on.
They get rolling substitutions going for defensive and offensive purposes. And Drame will have to go to the bench after that miss.
Hollis, 8.9 seconds, just look at this. Trying to get it out.
5-second call.
Unbelievable. That's all it takes. Jose Neto can't believe his eyes. And we see they pick up possession. Now, they get possession now, the fighters, to try and get the 2 or the 3. The 3 offers victory. The 2 will take this potentially into overtime. We don't know.
No more timeouts for Coach Liz Mills.
Abada needs to get it moving. Gets it in. Oh my word! And there's a foul by Petro, and they go to the free throw line.
Wow, that was a great defensive play from Johnny Petro. Great execution from the ABC fighters. The pass, and goes to try and finish it strong, does Corne. And referees right there to make the contact call. 7.6 seconds left. It's going to be big free throws here for Corne.
And Jone, it's Moussa Kone, the 22-year-old Ivorian, who is going to be going to the free throw line.
Crowd getting into it. There's lots and lots of pressure.
It's not the right end, though, for the Ivorians. Lots of Angolan supporters there. Kone misses the first. Now, will he try and miss this, Q?
Well, that could be a possibility.
Kone, what are the orders? It's got to get in. Who's going to get the rebound? It goes up. It does it. Oh, it's been made safe by Johnny Petro. He comes back down, and I think that he's drawn the foul, which means
it'll be the 15th foul, and he will go ahead and shoot two.
Yeah.
2 big free throws missed by Moussa Kone. In and out it goes. He gets a big rebound, and 2 makes here. Takes it to a 2-possession game with 6.8 seconds left. No timeout on the side of Coach Liz Mills.
Usher, can we come over to you very quickly? I'm sorry, it's all very frantic and mad. Got a quick little intervention. It's Liz Mills and co. Nervous, everybody's nervous.
Of course, she's very nervous. It's a big game. It's a big moment in this finals, and you can see that Johnny Petro scoring that free throw line. Petro de Luanda, they're used to this kind of pressure. We saw that in the biggest game of the Nile Conference in Cairo. They delivered 1 by 1 point, but there's so much basketball to play with 6.8 seconds to play.
Thank you so much, Usher. And this point will be very, very important. Score this, it's going to be literally impossible to have a 4-point lead. And that means they got to get a 4-point play.
2 possessions will just make it a little bit more comfortable for Petro. Still, lots of possibilities.
Johnny Petro does the business. 4 points. Now, got to get it up there quickly. Comes out, taken forward. Ongwe goes up for 3, doesn't fall, and that's the end. Jose Neto and Petro de Luanda have battled themselves through to the semi-finals, and the Angolan supporters, the players, breathe a sigh of relief. They've been pushed to the wire by ABC fighters of Cote d'Ivoire, Liz Mills, very courageous fighters. It just wasn't enough at the end. But what a battle, what a showcase for the Basketball Africa League. We couldn't have asked for more. Extraordinary, extraordinary. The final score here in Kigali, Petro Luanda 88, ABC Fighters 84.
Liz Mills, take a bow. What a fantastic performance by the ABC Fighters, taking Petro right to the wire. Final 6.8 seconds. Could have gone either way. The importance of free throw shooting just down the stretch. It's a game of small margins in these high-pressure situations in the Basketball Africa League. Coach Jose Neto and Petro de Luanda walk away victorious. They were tried, they were tested, and they were not found wanting in this game. And they will advance to the semi-final. Our fourth and final place in this Final Four has been decided.
Absolutely, the four teams, we know it, and look at Abada, what a performance from him. It's just been extraordinary, absolutely thrilling affair right across, right from the very start. And ABC Fighters, remarkable, extraordinary, and a thrilling performance here. They showed that they totally deserved to be here in the quarterfinals, and they weren't far away from qualifying for the semis, Q.
They were not far away at all, and this just gives you an idea of how important the team concept of basketball is. With 35 bench points from Petro de Luanda, which might have been that final difference that allowed them to just get to that winning position. But at any given moment, at any time, you can just look at the score sheet and see that every single player deserved a shout out. But some great defensive plays from Majok at times. We saw some really great shooting from veteran Carlos, and captain Carlos Moraes. He led the way with 18 points. But Diabate is 13 alongside Dendau's 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. They all just combined for it. Omar Abada came into a pressure situation and almost turned the BAL on its head, really just transformed the ABC Fighters at the point guard position. Usman Drame was great inside the paint. Haruna chipped in with 10 points, and captain Stefan Konate, timeless.
Unbelievable. Really, really extraordinary scenes here in Kigali, and this is only the fourth quarter final. As we take a look at the game stats,
just going to talk about Mike Fofana a little bit, because there was a stretch there where he came in and did some big shot making that, you know, had this arena, had this commentary booth all stood up, and it was really a game that had different narratives at different times, but that Petro de Luanda making big shots down the stretch, and that is what the value of experience, Robbie.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. And I think it's the right time to catch up with that, with Carlos Marvelous Moraes, who's going to be talking about this incredible victory right now.
Well, Carlos, that was a very tense finish there. What was important for you guys to make sure you win this game? What turned around your victory?
Well, I think we played defense when he mattered the most, and we were able to make shots too. I think tonight we didn't play a good game. We didn't play Petro's game. We didn't play as a team, but a win is a win, and we take that. We knew that this game was going to be tough, but we also know if we want to accomplish the goal, if we want to accomplish the goal, we got to win games like this. Ain't going to be perfect all the time, but a win is always a win.
What does it say about the character of Petro de Luanda?
Man, we know that we're not going to play good every night, and I think right now I think we didn't play a very good game. But like I said, a win is a win, and as long as we keep fighting until the end, I think we're going to be okay.
You play AS Douane in the semi-finals midweek. How will you approach that game coming off this one and the way it ended?
Well, we don't know who we're going to play. I don't know who we're going to play, but I expect a hard game. But we're going to be ready. We have 2 days to recover, to know what we did wrong, and I'm sure next game we'll come back stronger.
All right, thank you so much, and parabéns.
Carlos Moraes, 37 years of age, and putting in a pretty good shift tonight, to be honest with you, Q.
Well, I think I'm even speechless at this point, but he did say a lot. 18 points, 50% from the field, 80% from the three-point line. His form from the three-point line continues. He continues to be assassin-like when he gets the ball in hand, and The stats have been little or nothing to choose between the two teams, and the final stats reflected once again 7 of 27 it was from the three-point line, and that might be an area that ABC will look at down the stretch. They were out-rebounded. We saw them +3 at stages in the game, but Petro de Luanda getting big rebounds when it mattered most. 20 to 18 assists, and they really did execute 49% from the field.
But I can't believe that Carlos Marvelous Moraes basically said, "Oh, I don't know who we're going to play." Come on, you know you're going to play
No,
AS2.
he does not
come
know.
on. I know you're going to focus in, but he knows. You know, we know, but they know. I mean, you know, it's already set up. The fact is, this is the scenario. This is the bracket here. We got Stade Malien up against Ahly. Got Petro Luanda against AS2. Senegal, Egypt, Mali, Petro Luanda. There's a beautiful mix of African nations represented by these final 4 teams.
Each conference has got 2 teams in it, 2 from the Nile, 2 from the Sahara. It's perfectly set up. Should be a fascinating Final 4.
Yes, sir. West African nations, there you go. And this is how it looks on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Petro de Luanda go again against AS2 of Senegal, the first Senegalese team to make it into the semis. Stade Malien, the Crocodiles of Bamako, the boys from Bamako. 8:30 up against the Giants of Ahly, who are trying to build a new dynasty. Oh my word, they're going to get a new winner this season as well. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Q.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, Usher.
Thank you, Robbie.
See you on Wednesday. We're going to take a breather and get our voices back because it's been amazing. The BAL, let's get moving and grooving.